Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy. Yeah, you fun. Think right now here. My church clothes doing what I do for you. I got a nice lesson for you today. Personal. Let's go. Right as a 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. Message story for life. I give life lessons. You tune in receiving them. Not so much lately. I ain't gonna worry about that. I'm moving on. I'm trying not to get through that, but yeah, numbers ain't looking good. So I got to up my game a little bit, I guess. So let's go. Right thinking mission. Still appreciate you though. Is, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Make yourself a little bit better. Right thinking way of life, that's what it is, through mental and spiritual discipline daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, to get all right thinkers to do just that. Know thyself with the lessons I give. Got to tune in to get them lately. So I'm going to do what I do, keep putting them out there. So let's go. When there's none, I'm done. Let's go. Know thyself with the question. I ask, do you know you? Sorry about that. Do you know you is the question. It's rhetorical, but if you don't, turn it to me. I can help you out with that. So let's go. Know thyself. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Don't be them. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. You teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you. Stay tuned. I got you. A person who knows not and believe that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows but knows not that they know is asleep spiritually. How can I waken them? I'm a spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Father, all these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. Unto my eye, true. We all had them people, or we all had that moment where we make a statement, we say something because it makes you feel good. That's the dopamine high. So, right thinkers, let's talk about the free, cheap dopamine high, aka we called it on the block back in the day, dopamine. Dopamine. See, the block say dopamine. That means somebody getting over on you. Medical world say dopamine is that good feeling that you get from a thought, from an idea. Dopamine. Okay, let's talk about it. We all we all get that dopamine high, that rush when when we plan to do something, marriage, wedding, birth of a baby, to get you going. That's the dopamine high. Okay. Now anything that gets that started is the dopamine. Tell you why. It's a placebo. It's not real. It's just an idea, and the idea gets you excited because of what's going to happen. But the whole point is the dope thing because it's just for that instant, just something right there. Like church, you go to church, feel good. Dopamine is just kicking you, everything flowing. Yeah, God's right. Yeah. And you leave there. Let's talk about the dope thing. The dopamine. Yeah, watch this. The thrill of something good going on, coming up for you, doing something. The idea gets you excited. Dopamine. That's the brain reacting to a thought. So dopamine just flowing. You just excited, adrenaline going, anxiety. You just amped up, ready for whatever's coming up. Yeah, okay. And you do all that until what? Until reality kicks in. That's when the crash comes. Okay, the reality kicks in. Whatever it is. A certain point, reality kicks in at a certain point, and watch this. And now the crash, the letdown, disappointment, that feeling of letdown. Okay, like the roller coaster ride, you go up, yeah, okay, that's the rush. It's temporary, it's illusionary, and you need to learn how to control that. People who lie can't control the dopamine. Why? Because every time they tell a lie, it gives them that feeling, so they continue to lie. And we wonder, why he's such a liar? It makes them feel good to tell stories that don't really be for real, but it makes the person who's telling it feel good. That's the dope thing. Yep. Then life is full of what? Dopamine moments or dopamine rushes. What? Until you learn to control what? Your ego. So your ego gets excited real quick. Anything excites the ego. And anything excites the ego. Okay. It don't need much for him to get amped up. So when the dopamine rush comes from bad thoughts, negative thoughts, the ego take that and run with it. He don't care about his bad. He's just gonna run with it. Okay. I have over the years learned self emotional control, aka over my dopamine high, over the dope things, knowing what's real and what's not real. That's discernment. You get better as you go along. Some people can trick you one time, yeah, but after that, you should be done figure that trick out. Not now. That'd be something different. Well, I know that one. Okay, that's one. But dopamine, when it's activated, all it does is just feel good. You can trigger that with a thought. That's what I call it. It's a thought concept, and it's not real. But watch this. Once I got control over that with excited thoughts and put him in a position where the man hustles rule, don't blow your cool. So no matter what's going to happen, maybe what's happened to happen, maintain your cool. That's all. All that getting, oh, you ain't happy? Yeah, I'm ecstatic, but I'm not gonna act the ooh because I'm happy. So I learned to control my dopamine rushes. Next one is this is a good one. These are the signals from dopamine people, right? Because these are phrases they start out with. I'm gonna do so and so. The I'm gonna is the dopamine fake out. And whatever they put behind that, like I am, whatever you say you are, affirmation, the dopamine works the same way. It's all mental, okay? It's all psychological. But watch this. We all have said, I'm going to start my diet. I'm going to start doing so and so. I'm going to start this. I'm going to start that. And the question is, when? You ain't finished that part. You just, I'm going to start. I'm going to. That gonna is the dopamine high that gets you rushed, okay? And I'm going to never do nothing because it's just gonna. It's always past. Like tomorrow, never catch up. It's always in the past tense, always in the future tense if it never happens. That's why. Okay. I teach. Don't gonna start anything. Just do it. Make up your mind to do something. Just do it. Why? Actions better than words. Telling somebody what you're gonna do mean nothing. Do it. That way they see. I'm gonna. Watch this. I'm gonna. Got a lot of us started, but we never finish. Why? Because the gonna is just the start. It don't have no doing. It have no end. It's just gonna. That's why you want to start your phrase off with that gonna. That's a psychological dopamine trigger that just people just do it. Okay? I'm gonna is the opposite of what? Just do it. Like Nike say, and right thing philosophy. Don't I'm gonna, no, just do it. I do, not I'm gonna. If you take the gonna and just do, you'll be fine. Again, just do. It rolls out. It works out. Last one. If you start a conversation, here we go. If you start a conversation off with "I'm gonna," guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna not hear a word you say. Just saying. Why? I know that's leading. Already know. I'm gonna. Here's another one. I wanna. I wanna do so and so. Okay, well, if that's what you want to do, that's what you should be doing. Telling me what you want to do is that dopamine freak out again. As I'm trying to tell you, when you use those phrases, you playing with your own self. That's a mental jerk off, mental masturbation, I call it. Because what? You just playing with yourself mentally. Oh, another dopamine rush. I wanna do so and so, but always what? Always follows I wanna. What always follows I wanna? Whatever they at that moment, whatever strikes their fancy. Because if you wanted to do it, you wouldn't talk about, you'd be about it. So understand that. So that I wanna gets what? Gets amped by what? That I wanna gets amped by I want to hit the lottery. I want to be a millionaire. I want to be rich and famous. I want to be football. I want to rapper. All those are the dream state. That's imaginary concept. And that's the dopamine rush that you give yourself whenever you make that statement, I want to. That I want to high, they love. Why? Because it takes them to another place. It gets them in that dream state. And if you let them, they'll take you in it too. When the person tell you what he want to do and you get caught up in their dream, y'all just go on along with it. What his no, I don't participate in those things either. Excuse me. I don't do I wanna. Why? Because it's always something not good I want to do to you. Back in the day, when I looked at you, yeah, yeah, I want to zoom, 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 and the boom, boom. So them I want is just pretty much lustful desires because you're gonna want to do something that makes you feel good to them. So understand that. So get past the I want it. I used to live in the I want it world. Here did I say I want it? When I was living egoistic and wild, I did what I did, what I wanna, and a lot of it was just wrong. I did it though, but it was wrong. Don't make no difference. Wrong is wrong. You can't justify wrong. All you can do is understand it was wrong and move on. If it was intentional, you got to pay for that. Unintentional, you can make the apology say, well, you can make. I didn't know. Plead the fifth. But to do something knowingly, knowing it's wrong, not good results. That's all I'm saying. Okay, you can't apologize for knowingly doing something wrong. Now, here's another one, my favorite. If I coulda, woulda, shoulda, is the crash state of dopamine high. Why? This the past state. This the after, the aftermath. What you done did when you messed up, man. I should have did this. Boy, I wish I could have done that. But I should have. Okay, if I coulda, woulda, shoulda. I'm a man Lou Rawls say. When I hear if I could done so and so, or if I would have done so and so, I already know you messed up. You plead your case. You set me up for the disappointment that you settled for, that you went through, or the mess up that you went. You just softened me up for that. What's this? Now, if is the past tense. If is in past tense, meaning you did something already, and you telling me if. That means you done done it already. And what's this? I say if it's past tense, I fixed up. Oh no, excuse me. I effed up. I ain't gonna use say that word. Yeah, I effed up. That's what you're telling me. And if I would have done so and so, I wouldn't have effed up. That's called Monday morning quarterbacking. And ain't never one of them won a game ever. So if you coulda, you wish you shoulda, you wrong again. Okay? That should be what you did before you made that move. Yeah, we all know that what if was the fifth, we'd all be what drunk every day. If was a fifth, we'd be drunk every day. Yeah, be quiet. Everybody doing the if. Everybody got an if. That was drinking. They'd be token. Okay. Now my favorite. If if and buts was candy and nuts, we'd be happy every day. But if and buts ain't candy and nuts, so that ain't afraid to go by why? Because it ain't real. Understand that. If watch this. If is not a good way to start a conversation. Why? Because you're speaking in past tense. It's dressing. It's what? It's excuse me. It's addressing no dopamine rush. Why? Because it happened. You can't get a rush off a past experience that didn't work out well. So when you're using the if, that ain't kicking out the dopamine. Okay, that hit the other switch. Okay, the depression. Okay, I messed up. Baby, I'm sorry. I won't yell that nonsense. Okay, you come apologetic. I mean, you done did something wrong. Moving on. I don't bring flowers. I don't apologize. I'll do that stupid stuff and try to make up for it. Don't patronize me. Don't like that at all. What's this? Here go a good one. If it's not a good way, oh, excuse me, did that. Last one. Oh, I'm almost done. Cool. We'll wrap this up. When I get or to do so and so. Remember that? When I get, that means they waiting to get something to do something for you. They gotta make sure they get theirs first. So let's work with that right quick. Let me take it home. When I get or do so and so, we all know that when I get or do so and so person, we're gonna be what? Good. When? After I take care of me. That's them satisfied themselves with the dopamine high. How they're gonna feel good. Then they're gonna pass it off to you. You get the shotgun from a dopamine rush. You gonna get the seconds. Okay, you get secondhand smoke, so to speak. Last one, no. The dopamine can be faked out, and that's what it is. You can fake out the dopamine by what? Just by thinking what? Good thoughts, positive thinking, right thinking. That kills the dopamine high. Why? Because it don't get you all crazy thinking about something that's good. Always think good thoughts. Then you stay there. Stay in that state of mind where you don't change. You just comfortable and understanding. To live in what I do, what in that when I do state of mind, you want others to what? Get the dopamine high off of what you want to do. Stop doing that. Okay, you drug dealer. Okay, you selling dreams. You dream seller. Here you go. Speaking of dreams, dream sellers and dopamine pushes help with what? Those feel good dreams. I don't do the feel good dreams. Okay, not on that level. Not been there, done that. When you love and dreaming, if you love that dopamine rush, that means you love imaginary things. You like dreaming. You like imagining. That's not real. P-Funk want to keep it real. Let me wrap this up. Again, I appreciate you. I promise on thing when you do and get to know God, I promise you one thing. When you do get to know God, and this I'm promising, in thyself, the dopamine high won't stop. I got mine 10 years ago. I'm still high. That's my point. God is a drug that don't wear off. Think about it. I'll be back. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.